Today we are going to do a little overlanding on the Trans-Wisconsin Adventure Trail. We are starting at the southernmost section at the Illinois border and heading as far north as we can get in a day, which isn't going to be very far, but we'll see how it goes. And we're going to bring you guys along with us. The Trans-Wisconsin Adventure Trail is an over 600-mile route that runs from the Illinois border to Lake Superior. You'll often hear it referred to as the TWAT, or T-W-A-T. Luckily, we got all of our adolescent jokes out of the way before the trip, so you won't be subjected to them here. Trust me, there were a lot of jokes. There are waypoints noted along the route, many of which note something noteworthy to look for. It could be a scenic view, or it could be a giant boulder. You just don't know until you get there. This waypoint took us out onto a peninsula into the Mississippi River with almost 360-degree views. And about a quarter of the way there, if you look to the right in the trees, you'll see a large eagle's nest. The route was originally designed for dual sport motorcycles. With the 4x4 route, it can also be done with high clearance vehicles. We are currently running it in its stock 2019 Toyota 4Runner and haven't had any issues. Just make sure when downloading the GPX file, you choose the 4x4 route. The 4x4 route consists of legal roads, including pavement, gravel, dirt, and sand, and even a few water crossings. The trail is free and doesn't require any stickers or permits to use. Just remember that these roads run through private lands, so be respectful. We use a combination of the Gaia GPS app and paper maps, but only because I love navigating with paper maps. Gas, camping, hotels, and restaurants are easy to find at regular intervals throughout the trail. So this southern section of the Trans-Wisconsin Trail has been surprising in a good way. Yeah. I think we fully expected it to be kind of like what we're used to in southern Wisconsin, which is flatlands. There's the glacial drifts and ridges and things like that, but I wasn't expecting to be driving along them. And this very much reminds me of like hiking the Ice Age Trail, which runs those glacial lines. There's all the rock formations, and you follow them quite a bit. It's actually very pretty, very different than what I expected. I think you too, right?
Like, oh yeah, for sure.
We were not expecting it to be this scenic. It is exceptionally gorgeous.
Especially this time of year in the snow is absolutely beautiful. You can see the eagles.
Yeah, we've seen
plain as day.
Six
of them so far.
Eagles so far. 5 classic, male bald eagles with white heads and white tails, and 1 female. Or was it a golden eagle? I don't even know. Yeah, I don't know. I have video of it, but yeah, it's just been exceptionally pretty. It would have its own beauty, I think, in the summertime when everything was green, but you wouldn't even be able to see half of what we're seeing. Oh, yeah, we got to stop and show you that too. Back the truck up, because this is what we keep doing. Like, we haven't made it very far, and we only have 1 day, so we have to head home shortly. But we are
wow.
We're doing okay. I'm going to show you this and see if you can see it. It's an ice fall. It is super pretty. So yeah, like, we just keep seeing little gems like this as we're moving along. It is important to note that the route runs through private land. Enjoy all the wonderful sights the trail has to offer from your vehicle. Be respectful of private landowners and don't trespass along the way. Also remember to practice leave no trace principles. No one enjoys seeing these beautiful natural rock outcroppings covered in graffiti. Art has its place, it's just not in nature. So we've been finding little gems like that little ice fall just off the rocks, and it's been exceptionally pretty. We'll be like traveling along and we're like, wait, stop, and we have to stop and back up. The eagle that was overhead that I have pictures of was the same way. I had to make him stop, and so I could get some pictures of the eagle, and it's just an incredibly pretty area, which we weren't expecting. I think we thought it was going to be more like the area.
Back gravel, flat roads, farmland everywhere. It's not like that.
Not like that at all. Like we know southern Wisconsin, and most of it is flatland and gravel roads. And oh, this is pretty too. Couple of deer. There's more than just the two. We can only see the two right now. They're watching us. They're like, oh hey, what are you doing? Just standing here staring at me. So we've seen quite a bit of wildlife today. We saw a bald squirrel, bunch of eagles, several deer. Oh, there's another one. None of them are stags though. We still haven't seen our stag. Our goal was an eagle and a stag. Oh, there's another one. It's like they're coming out of the woodwork. Oh, they are, the forest. They're so pretty. They're majestic. So I just started a video and I got totally sidetracked by deer and now I don't remember what I was talking about. I don't remember. We're going on an adventure. Adventure. Going on an adventure. I don't know what I was saying. Squirrel!
Squirrel. Yeti!
Yeti. That could be.
That's a nice boulder.
I don't think we have Yetis up here in Wisconsin. There's too many people. Not enough open spaces. I mean, I'm not saying not. I'm just saying I don't think they'd be able to hide. Okay, so what did you just say about it?
This trip has been the Tits McGee.
The Tits McGee. That is apparently how we describe.
Stay classy, San Diego.
Stay classy. The Trans-Wisconsin Adventure Trail is the Tits McGee, if you really want to know what it's like. We did the northern section at the beginning of December. It was a lot of fun. We froze because we camped. We are closer to the southern section, so we decided to do it as a day trip today. It's New Year's Day. And pretty soon we're going to turn around and head for home, and we're really sad about it. Yeah. So we're probably going to come back and do it again in a couple weeks, I think, and maybe do like a 2-day trip and stay overnight somewhere. Definitely not camping, it's way too cold, but
I don't want to work anymore.
We need to retire. That's what needs to happen. He did play the lottery for tonight, though.
We're gonna win.
So
sorry, guys.
You'll be getting
won.
You'll be getting videos all the time if we win the lottery, because then we will be able to. Where are we? What town is this?
I have no idea.
Glen Haven, Wisconsin is what we're going through. It's very pretty. I don't know.
Very beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go. You can kind of see this is the main street is just a main street, but look at that, like the mound view back there. It's the Tits McGee. You know, that's how we describe things now.
Motorboating. Bar and grill.
Bar. Where are you going? Motorboating. We missed our turn, but we ended up at this really pretty recreation area. So we have two options. Do we want to stop here and make some coffee or just keep going?
Coffee.
Coffee? That's kind of what I'm thinking. I think we'll make a pot of coffee. Uh-oh.
What?
I may have forgotten the propane.
Fudge.
No coffee. But this is a cool little place. Right on the river. Just like that, our adventure today comes to an end.
Starting to get dark. I need to head back home.
We're losing daylight. He has to work tomorrow. So
gotta work.
We are gonna head back to Illinois and say goodbye to the Trans-Wisconsin Trail for now, but we will definitely be back. We have done the northernmost section and the southernmost section, and they were both equally beautiful. Way more beautiful than we expected. So we will take you along next time. We actually didn't bring any camera equipment along this time. We weren't expecting to do any taping. We just came out for a nice drive today and to enjoy the holiday and enjoy a day together. So, but there were so many cool things. We had to just take some cell phone video and share it with you guys. So, yeah, we will see you next time. So we are on our way home. We stopped just to stretch our legs. It's snowing pretty good. It's pretty strenuous. Pat's driving. He didn't want me to drive. I was driving a little bit ago, but he wanted to drive in the snow. Oh, it's windy, it's cold. Welcome to the Midwest in winter. Now you see why we drove 3 hours north to get out of the snow. It was totally worth it. It was worth it, right? It was worth it. Sucks driving home in it, but it was worth it to hit that trail today and not be in a ton of snow. So, we've seen a ton of cars in the ditch. I got video of some of them, not too many, but we're hoping to keep it out of the ditch for the rest of the way home. We're about an hour from home. We just hit the Illinois border, crossing back over, so hopefully about an hour. We were hoping that 90 in Illinois would be better than 90 in Wisconsin. Like, none of it's plowed, so it looks just like this. Like, it all has tons of fresh snow and nothing has been plowed. Plows are out, we've seen them, but I don't know what they're doing. So, all right. We're gonna stretch our legs before we get back in the car to go home. I can't believe I hit you. I wasn't even looking. What? Oh, there's a little one. It was a little one. It was itty bitty. Thank you for joining us on this part of our adventure on the Trans-Wisconsin Adventure Trail. This is our first video for our channel, and we hope to share many more of our outdoor adventures with you. We have a lot in store for 2021, so be sure to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on a minute of it. Until next time, be sure to go out and make your own adventures.